What if I told you that inside you, right now, there is a force more powerful than any opponent you'll ever face? Would you believe it? Would you reach for it? Or would you let it stay buried, untouched, waiting for a life that may never come? The truth is, every champion, every winner, every person who rose beyond limits, they weren't born special. They chose, they decided to ignite a fire inside when everything around them whispered to quit. That's where winning begins. Not on the field, not in the gym, not under the lights. It starts deep within, in the mind, in the heart, in the unshakable decision to rise. Most people wait. They wait for the right time, the right mood, the perfect conditions. They tell themselves, when I feel ready, I'll begin. But readiness never comes. Motivation fades. Flip into weeks. Days slip into weeks, weeks into years, and dreams, once burning bright, dim into regrets. The winners, they don't wait. They move, they act, regardless of how they feel. They understand a powerful truth. You cannot think your way into greatness. You must move your way into it. Every step forward creates momentum to birth. Every action sharpens belief. The more you do, the stronger you become. But here's where most give up. It's hard. Change is uncomfortable. Growth is painful. The mind resists. The body aches. Fear creeps in. What if I fail? What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? This is the battle. And the battlefield is not out there. It's in here. The voice that says, stop, slow down, give in. That's your true opponent. And when you learn to silence it, to push through it, to rise anyway, that's when everything changes. Winning is not some mystical art reserved for a chosen few. It is not some mystical art reserved for a chosen few. It is a skill, a discipline, a way of thinking and acting that anyone can choose. And if you choose it, if you decide today that you will no longer be ruled by fear, comfort, or excuses, you will step into a power you've never known. You will unlock a level of strength, resilience, and focus that will transform your life. In sport, in work, in everything you touch. Stay with me, because in the moments ahead, you will learn exactly how to awaken this power. You will discover how to build the mindset of a champion, the habits, the focus, the fire. By the time this ends, you won't be the same person who pressed play. You'll be someone ready to step forward, take the shot, and own your destiny. Are you ready to begin? Let's go. There is one trait that separates those who dream from those who achieve. Relentlessness. The refusal to stop. The unshakable will to move forward when everything in you screams to turn back. Talent alone will not carry you. Inspiration fades. Even discipline can falter when the body is broken and the mind is weary. In those moments, when pain speaks louder than purpose, it is relentlessness that keeps you going. It is the inner voice that says, I will not break. I will not bow. I will rise. Understand this truth. Your mind is wired for comfort. It seeks the path of least resistance. Least resistance. It craves ease, safety, familiarity. But there is no greatness in comfort, no victory in staying safe. If you want to win in any field, any pursuit, you must train yourself to override that primal urge to settle. You must become comfortable with discomfort, comfortable with discomfort. You must lean into challenge, welcome fatigue, and see adversity as fuel. Because every time you push when others quit, every time you take one more step beyond your limits, you forge a new version of yourself. Stronger, sharper, 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 hungry. There will be days when the weight feels too heavy, when your body aches with exhaustion, when your mind whispers that it's easier to walk away. Those are the defining moments, not the easy wins, not the days when everything flows. It's in struggle that you find your true power. True power. It's when you refuse to surrender, when you choose to fight through the storm, that you build the mindset of a winner. Every drop of sweat, every second of pain is shaping you. It means choosing discipline over comfort, purpose over pleasure. It demands a relentless commitment to your vision. And this is why so few reach true excellence. Because it is hard, because it is unglamorous, because it demands more than most are willing to give. But for those who do, for those who embrace the grind, the rewards are life-changing. Right now, you have the power to build that consistency, to make the choice each day to show up for yourself, to stack small wins until they become unstoppable momentum. Do not chase perfection. Variety. You chase persistence. Do not aim to be great once. Aim to be good every day. Because in that steady, unwavering effort, you will find your strength. You will forge your path. And you will become someone who does not simply chase success, but commands it one action at a time. One action at a time. One day at a time. Without fail. Without excuse. This is the art of winning. and it belongs to you. No journey to greatness is free of setbacks. No path worth walking will spare you from adversity. You will face failure. You will experience defeat. You will encounter moments where everything you've built seems to collapse beneath you. But this is not where the story ends. This is where it begins. Because the true art of winning is not in how you rise when everything is going well, but how you respond when it all falls apart. Resilience is the mark of a champion. The unbreakable will to stand when others stay down. The refusal to let failure define you. Every setback is a lesson in disguise. Every loss carries within it the seeds of future strength if you choose to see it. Pain is not the enemy. It is the teacher. It's the teacher. It reveals your weaknesses, your blind spots, your limits. And in doing so, it gives you the opportunity to grow beyond them, to become stronger, to become wiser, to become unstoppable. The question is not whether you will face adversity. The question is what you will do when it comes. Most will shrink. They will retreat into comfort, blame circumstances, or label themselves as failures. But winners choose a different path. They lean into the hardship. They welcome the challenge because they understand that resilience is built in these moments. Not when life is easy, but when it is hard. Each time you choose to rise, each time you fight through, you reinforce the foundation of who you are. You become someone who cannot be broken. This is not about pretending everything is fine. It is about facing reality with courage. It is about feeling the weight of disappointment and standing tall anyway. It is about taking the lessons, adapting, and moving forward with even greater determination. Every fall is a test, and each time you rise, you pass that test. You prove to yourself that no matter what comes, you will endure. You will advance, you will win. Understand this. The greatest victories are born from the hardest battles. The most powerful success stories are written in moments of doubt, in seasons of struggle. Do not fear failure. Embrace it. Let it sharpen you. Let it fuel your hunger. Because on the other side of that pain is a version of you that is stronger than you can imagine. A version forged in resilience. A version built to last. Right now, you hold that power within you. The ability to rise, to endure, to overcome. Do not let setbacks steal your spirit. Let them shape it. Let them shape it. Let them mold you into a force that nothing can shake. This is how you win. Not by avoiding hardship, but by meeting it head on. With courage, with grit, with resilience. And through it, you will rise, unbreakable, unstoppable, victorious. To endure is not enough. To rise is not enough. If you want to win, you must know where you are going. You must have a vision so clear, so powerful that it pulls you forward through any storm. Without vision, you drift. Without focus, you scatter your energy. Without purpose, you waste your potential. A true champion sees the goal with unshakable clarity. Every action, every choice, every breath is aligned with that vision. It becomes an obsession, a burning drive that leaves no room for doubt, no space for distraction. Focus is what separates those who dabble from those who dominate. In a world drowning in noise, you must learn to shut it out. You must protect your mind, guard your attention, and give your full energy to what matters. Every second spent chasing what does not serve your goal is a second stolen from your destiny. Winners are ruthless with their focus. They do not entertain distractions. They do not dilute their purpose. They know exactly what they want, and they pursue it with relentless intensity. This level of focus is not built by chance. It is a choice you make every day. It is a discipline, forged through clarity of purpose and an unbreakable commitment to your vision. You must ask yourself constantly, does this serve my goal? Does this move me closer to the life I want? And if the answer is no, you cut it out. You let nothing stand between you and your mission. Obsession is not a flaw, it is a weapon. The greatest achievements in history were driven by those who refused to settle, who refused to be distracted, who poured every ounce of their being into their craft. This is not about balance. This is about greatness, and greatness demands sacrifice. It demands that you prioritize your vision above comfort, above convenience, above all else. Because when your vision consumes you, when it becomes the lens through which you see the world, action becomes effortless. Resistance fades. Discipline becomes automatic. You are no longer forcing yourself to work. You are pulled by a force greater than you. This is how you become unstoppable, not through random bursts of effort, but through unwavering focus, through total commitment to your vision. Right now, you have a choice. To drift with the tide or to lock eyes on your goal and move toward it with everything you have. Decide that nothing will break your focus. Decide that your vision will guide your every step. And as you do, you will feel the shift. You will feel the shift. You will feel the power. You will move from ordinary to extraordinary, from scattered to sharp, from hopeful to certain. This is the art of winning, and it begins with vision, focus, obsession. A true champion is not defined by a single victory. It is not one win, one achievement, or one shining moment that makes you great. It is the mind behind it all. The mindset that drives every action, every choice, every sacrifice. The champion's mind is forged in humility, built through hunger, sharpened by failure, and strengthened by discipline. It is not loud or boastful. It does not seek validation. It is quiet, focused, relentless, always learning, always growing, always reaching for more. Because the moment you think you have arrived is the moment you begin to fall behind. A champion knows that success is not a destination. It is a way of life. Every day is an opportunity to sharpen the blade, to improve the craft, to push beyond yesterday's limits. Complacency has no place here. Arrogance has no room here. The true competitor respects the grind, honors the process, and understands that mastery is never complete. It is an endless pursuit. It's an endless pursuit. And that is where the hunger lives. And knowing that no matter how far you've come, there is always another level to reach. This is not about talent. It is not about luck. It is about work. Relentless, focused, intelligent work. The willingness to do what others won't. To sacrifice comfort, ego, and excuses in pursuit of the goal. To embrace discipline when motivation fades. To stay humble in victory, resilient in defeat. To be coachable. To seek feedback. To welcome discomfort as the price of growth. This is the mindset that separates the good from the great. The average from the elite. Every moment you are building this mind or weakening it. Every choice either sharpens your edge or dulls it. Every decision matters. You cannot afford to waste time, to lower your standards, to settle for less than your best. Because what you do today shapes who you become tomorrow. The champion understands this. They train when tired. They learn when discouraged. They lead with integrity. They lead with integrity. And above all, they stay true to the vision that drives them. You are capable of this mindset. It is not reserved for a chosen few. It is a choice, a commitment. A daily decision to live with purpose, to hold yourself to the highest standard, to chase excellence with everything you have. No matter where you start, you can build this. You can become this. But it begins now, in this moment, in the choices you make today. Choose hunger, choose growth, choose discipline, and you will find that the art of winning is not about a single outcome, but about who you become along the way. Relentless, focused, unstoppable. A true champion in mind, body, and spirit. You felt it. That fire burning inside, telling you that you are meant for more. You've heard that quiet voice urging you to rise, to break free from limits, to become the person you know you can be. But thoughts alone are not enough. Dreams without action remain fantasies. Desire without discipline fades into regret. The time for thinking is over. The time for talking is done. Now is the time for action. Now is the time to step forward, to claim your place, to write your story of victory with every breath you take. You do not need permission. You do not need the approval of others. You do not need the perfect moment or the right circumstances. Everything you need is already inside you. Strength. Courage, resilience. It is all there, waiting to be unleashed. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is action. Relentless, focused, daily action. Because the gap between where you are and where you want to be will not close itself. You must close it. You must move. You must grind. You must earn it. There will be fear. Let it come and then move anyway. There will be doubt. Let it speak and then silence it with action. There will be setbacks. Let them test you and then rise stronger. Every challenge is an opportunity to sharpen your mind, to build your body, to strengthen your spirit. Every obstacle is a chance to prove to yourself that you will not quit. You will not bow. You will not break. You will not break. You will rise. The path ahead will not be easy, but nothing worth having ever is. Excellence demands sacrifice. It requires grit. It calls for an unshakable commitment to your vision. But the rewards are beyond measure. Strength, confidence, mastery. The knowledge that you became the person you were meant to be, not by chance, but by choice, by action, by work. Do not wait for tomorrow. Do not wait for someday. There is no perfect time. There is only now. And every second you hesitate is a second lost forever. Decide that this moment is the one that changes everything. Decide that from this breath forward, you are all in. No more excuses. No more doubt. More excuses. No more doubt. Only action. Relentless, focused, unstoppable, because this is your life, your race, your fight. No one can run it for you. No one can give it to you. You must earn it with sweat, with sacrifice, with unbreakable will. So move, push, ear. The art of winning is not reserved for the chosen few. Oh, it is for those who choose themselves. Choose now. Choose action. Choose victory. Every breath you take from this moment carries a choice. The choice to step forward or to stand still. The choice to fight for what you want or to surrender to what is easy. The art of winning is not a gift you are given. It is a battle you choose to fight every single day. It is a decision to rise, to push, to demand more from yourself when others would settle. And it is yours to make, right here, right now. The world is filled with people who will tell you to slow down, to lower your expectations, to be realistic. They will project their own fears, their own limits, onto you. Ignore them. Their voice is not your truth. You are not here to live small. You are not here to blend in. You are here to win, to break through barriers, to create a life so strong, so full of purpose, that it leaves no doubt about who you are and what you stand for. But no one can do this for you. No words will lift the weights. No speeches will run the miles. No advice will build your discipline. That work belongs to you. And it is in doing that work that you will discover what you are truly made of. Not in talking, not in wishing, but in doing when you are tired. In rising when you have fallen. In choosing effort when comfort calls. And every time you do, you strengthen your resolve. You forge a mind that does not waver, a body that does not quit, a spirit that does not break, a spirit that does not break. That is the true reward. Not just the victories on the scoreboard, but the victory within. The knowledge that you faced yourself, that you conquered the inner battle, that you became something greater with every drop of effort you gave. Right now, you stand on the edge of possibility. Ahead lies a path that only the few will walk. It is hard, it is demanding, it will test every part of you, but it will also transform you. It will reveal strength you didn't know you had. It will show you what is possible when you refuse to quit. And it will give you a life without regret, a life earned through discipline, focus, and relentless action. So move, push harder than you think you can, stay longer than you feel you should, rise every time you fall. Let this be the day you commit to more. Let this be the moment you step into the fire and refuse to back down. Because this is your time, your fight, your chance to become what you were meant to be. Choose it, own it, live it. This is the art of winning, and it begins with you.